Hi, Kevin here. Nice to see you again. Well, today, just for fun, I'm going to try to make something that I'll call vegetable paella. And of course, it won't be a real paella because the real paella contains lobster and other shellfish and sausages. And of course, this one won't have any meats at all. It's just vegetable. So let me show you the ingredients. All right, so here are the ingredients I'm going to use. I have a green bell pepper and an orange bell pepper, which I will be cutting into strips. And I have a 14-ounce can of artichoke hearts, which I have drained. And I have a handful of grape tomatoes that I will be cutting lengthwise in half. And 1 cup of arborio rice. And 1 cup of vegetable stock that I've mixed with 1 cup of dry white wine. I also have some peas, 1 cup of previously frozen peas. And for protein, chickpeas from a 15.5 ounce can. And of course I did drain them and rinse them. And then for garnish, I have some sliced black olives. I also have some parsley. Anyway, I'm going to cut up these peppers and then I'll come right back. All right, so I have my large 12-inch skillet set over medium heat. I'm going to add a nice glug of olive oil. It's probably about a tablespoon of oil. And then I'm going to add the sliced green and orange bell peppers. And I just cut them into, like 1/2-inch strips. Give them a toss so they're all coated with the oil. And then I'm going to season them up with a little kosher salt and some grinds of black pepper. Another quick stir. And then I'm going to cover the skillet and let the peppers cook just until they're soft and slightly colored. That's going to take about 3 minutes, so we'll come back. All right, the peppers have started to color. They're starting to blister and turn spotty brown on the skins. And they're certainly soft now, so I'm going to add the quartered artichoke hearts. Stir those in. And the grape tomatoes, which I did cut lengthwise in half. And I counted the tomatoes, there were 23 of them. Which means I have 46 halves. Stir that in. And I'm going to add a little more salt and pepper. And I'm going to add this seasoning mix, which is 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric. And this is a total experiment. I just guessed with the ingredients here. But they smelled right to me, so I'm using them. Give that a quick stir. And then in goes the arborio rice. 1 quick stir. And I'm going to let the rice and the vegetables sit here for about 4 minutes or until the rice begins to turn translucent in the uncovered pan. So we'll come back. Correction, I am going to stir the mixture from time to time just to make sure the rice comes in contact with the bottom of the skillet. And again, this will take just 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, the rice is looking good. It's translucent now. So now I'm going to add the, let's see, this is 1 cup of vegetable stock mixed with 1 cup of dry white wine. I used Pinot Grigio. You could use dry French vermouth, or you could use all vegetable stock. And in it goes. One stir. And then have to bring this to a quick boil. I forgot to tell you, I did heat the stock and wine mixture in the microwave for a couple of minutes just to get a head start. So we are already coming to a boil. So now I'm going to reduce the heat to a simmer and then cover the skillet and let this cook until the rice is done. That's going to take about 20 minutes, so we will be back. Okay, it's only been about 10 minutes, but already I can tell that the rice is done and most of the liquid has been absorbed. So now I'm going to stir in the chickpeas and the previously frozen 1 cup of green petite peas. Just gently stir these about. Ooh, it looks very colorful. It looks appetizing. Hallelujah. I love when experiments turn out. Okay, now we might have to add a little more salt to this. So let me have a quick taste. Hot, of course. Nope, salt is fine. Okay, and then I'm going to cover this. I'm going to turn the heat off though, and just let everything warm through. I mean, I'm going to let the chickpeas and the green peas warm through. It'll just take 5 minutes or so. Actually, thinking about it, although this dish doesn't need any salt, I think for me personally, it could use a little hit of heat. So I'm going to add just a dash of crushed red pepper. Okay, a few dashes. Stir that about. Bang, bang, bang. Then a fresh spoon for another taste. Well, it needs a little more red pepper. Yeah, you should always taste your food as you're cooking it, because there's nothing worse than bringing something to the table only to discover that the dish really needed more salt or pepper or crushed red pepper flakes. Oh, excellent. Hope I didn't add too much of the red pepper. Okay, I'm going to pour this onto a platter and then I'll come right back. Okay, here it is on a platter. And to garnish the thing, I'm going to use some black olives, already sliced. How convenient. Straight from the can. And if you prefer green olives, by all means use them. Just cut them in half lengthwise. Ooh. But I happen to adore black olives. I've always loved black olives, ever since my mother used them on her homemade pizzas when I was a little kid. And then I have some dried parsley from my garden. Give a nice green shower overall. And I think this baby is ready for eating. Now, we will be eating this in the dining room. Mr. Fox just came in and said, "Oh, that looks great. I can't wait to try it." And I think he's going to love this. Here we go. Yeah, it's magnificent. The only thing it's missing is lobster and sausage. No, I'm kidding. The chickpeas are very meaty. And let me see if I can find, yes, the artichoke hearts are very meaty as well. Wow, I could have added another can of artichoke hearts. Anyway, very good. Now, probably I should not call this dish paella, vegetable or otherwise, because it's really not paella. I just didn't know what else to call it. You know, it's rice-based, it's got tomatoes in it, it's garlicky and good, and it's very healthy to eat. So I hope you'll give this recipe a try or create your own similar recipe with similar ingredients. Meanwhile, I will post the list of ingredients that I used down in the description box below. And if you have a moment, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and please post a comment below. As always, I love to hear from you. And I'll see you very soon with another delicious recipe. We're going to go have this for dinner now. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.